Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood. This is their part number SP1004 10BE. This is a bolt that is used in their Type 1 mount, which is a through bolt style mount for their typical pull handles and push bars, and very typical, very common. This would be 1/4-20. The overall length is 2 1/4 inch, and that's because the length of this bolt is specifically intended for an 1 3/4 thick door. Looks like it was closer to 2 3/16. Flathead, Phillips drive, and again 1/4-20. The finish, they've got 10BE, and that means oil rubbed bronze equivalent. So when you order a push bar or a pull handle in the 10BE finish, that's going to be a piece of powder coated architectural base material like stainless steel, although it could be aluminum, powder coated to be equivalent, compatible, quite similar to oil rubbed bronze. People will order oil rubbed bronze, 613 finish, which means an oil rub process over a bronze base material, or they'll say, because they don't want the finish to evolve with time, which is part and parcel of oil rub bronze, they'll opt for a powder coated equivalent of that finish because it will be a much more durable and stable finish. It will look like oil rubbed bronze, even though it's powder coated. It's a paint process, but it'll look that way on day one, and then after a year it'll also look that way as well, rather than that oil rubbed process coming off when you're doing a true oil rub bronze. So they have several and many different pull handles and push bars, and this is a Type 1 mount. Obviously this bolt is available in all of the different finishes that would be equal to, matching, or compatible with their different push bars and pull handles. And let's switch to the screen view where we can take a look at some supporting documentation. So this is the item that we are indeed looking at. 1/4-20, 2 1/4 inch flathead machine screw. Now, 2 1/4, if you have need for a length other than that, what you'll do is indicate in the comment field the door thickness. And in most instances, there's not a price change. So if you have a 2 1/4 inch thick door, or 1 3/8, whatever it is, be sure to indicate there so that we can have the length sent correctly for your application. This is a Type 1 mount. We'll go over that in a moment. Through bolt mounting for 1 3/4 thick wood and metal doors. Dark oxidized satin bronze equivalent. Sold as each. When you buy one, we will ship you one. Be very typical that you would need more than one because there are generally 2 mounting posts, although there can be more. So be mindful of that if you order one, you'll just be sent one bolt. Now there is a link below this video to the product catalog where you can review just a quick listing of the bolts and finish or countersunk washers for the 1/4-20, for the 5/16, and the 3/8 size diameter. Okay, this would be a Type 1 for 1/4 inch. 5/16 would be a Type 1 HD for heavy duty. 3/8 is a Type 1 XHD for extra heavy duty. And these mount types will just feature a drive, in the head of the bolt, which is what you'll see in the washer. If you wanted something a bit more decorative, you can go with this decorative cap on these models here as well. 1/4, 5/16, and 3/8. That same document as seen here has been duplicated as this table as seen here, which will allow you to review those items with links back to those items as well. Okay. Now, a very helpful link is the Rockwood Mounting Kit Parts Master Table as seen here. And that document is very handy because it lists almost all of the bolts and fasteners that would be typical for pull handles, and it will certainly have almost everything. So if you're looking for through bolt mounting, those are here. Back-to-back mounts are here. Different bolt types. Concealed mounting is here. Ancillary items. Decorative through bolt mounts. etc. And we stock much of this material, not all of it, but the common material we certainly do. Very handy to have that available. Okay. Common items on here would be the SP1004 1005. The SP1025 is very common. The SP1027 is also very common. Set screws. These are left-right bolts, which are used for spanner mount installations. Probably the most durable of all mount types would be a spanner style for back-to-back mounting. Surface concealed would be here for when you're going to drill and tap holes into an aluminum door, a reinforced aluminum door, or perhaps a reinforced hollow metal door. Single cone head, double cone head. Knife inserts if you're going to put a surface concealed into a wood door. Now that link here below this video to the manufacturer's page, that will allow us to review not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog for their trim and auxiliary hardware. But then the architectural door pull catalog is here, and that's 100+ pages of literally nothing other than decorative door pulls. So if you're looking for several and many options when it comes to push bars and pull handles, this would be a tremendous catalog resource for you to review. Architectural base materials: stainless, brass, bronze, aluminum, wood, leather, rubber infused hardware. Lots of options. Let's wrap up this video on camera. In conclusion, the name Rockwood is quite synonymous with not only pull handles, which is probably where you're using this, but all items trim and auxiliary hardware related. They have been in business since the mid-20th century, somewhere in the 1950s, because I believe the catalog that I have is from 1957 or thereabouts. I don't have one older than that, so I don't really know how long Rockwood's been in business. Actually, I think in the front of their catalog is a brief history of the company. So I'd review that if you were more than just, curious in a peripheral sense. They are a company that I'm partial to, and it's because they have several departments they are exceptional in. Fit and finish, technical support, customer service, prompt, reliable, predictable shipping lead times, value. It would be a very unique item that Rockwood could not manufacture or did not offer that I would voluntarily look to another company, even though there are others that are very good and there are others that are average and some below average when it comes to those prior mentioned departments. Rockwood is not alone is what I'm trying to say, but in several departments they're quite exceptional. If you have any questions on the Rockwood SP1005 in a 10BE finish or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.